The Australian actress, 53, said she thinks it is important to have a healthy critique of historical works of art. She used Pablo Picasso as an example as she said she could only imagine what happened at the time. Cate's new movie Tar, in which she plays a troubled composer, has been accused of being anti-woman. Cate Blanchett has called out cancel culture and said society will be destined to repeat our mistakes if history is airbrushed. The Australian actress, 53, said she thinks it is important to have a healthy critique of historical works of art and continue to study them despite the artist's actions. She used Pablo Picasso as an example as she said she could only imagine what happened at the time but praised him for creating Guernica, which she deemed one of the greatest work of art ever. She told Radio Times, "You look at Picasso. You can only imagine what went on in, outside and around his studio. But do you look at Guernica and say that is one of the greatest works of art ever? Yes, it's a fact. I think it's important to have a healthy critique." Cate, whose new movie Tar has been accused of being anti-woman, also argued that society will be destined to repeat mistakes if we airbrush history. She said, "If you don't read older books that are slightly offensive because of what they say in a historical context, then you will never grapple with the minds of the time we are destined to repeat that stuff." Cate went on to say that her new movie Tar used cancel culture as a plot device to tackle existential issues. Elsewhere in the interview, Cate also addressed the double standards women face in positions of power. She said, "As a woman, when you don't wield your power in the way we see men wield their power, then people think you don't know what you're doing, you don't know what you think." Cate's latest movie Tar has come under fire despite her winning a Golden Globe and a Critics' Choice Award for her role in the drama. In the film, she plays Lydia Tarr, who rises to become the first ever female conductor of a German orchestra before she is revealed to be a narcissistic bully. The troubled high-profile composer is just days away from recording the symphony that will elevate her career when her world begins to unravel. After one of her former students commits suicide, Lydia is accused of having inappropriate relationships with her female protege. While many have condemned the critically acclaimed film as anti-woman, Cate came to its defense in an interview with BBC Radio 4. She described the movie, directed by Todd Field, as very provocative and said it was a mediation on power, and power is genderless. The backlash to Tar has been spearheaded by the real-life conductor Marin also, who said she was offended by the portrayal of the protagonist. Marin, 66, who is one of the world's top female conductors, told The Australian, "To have an opportunity to portray a woman in that role to make her an abuser, for me that's heartbreaking." Cate said Marin was entitled to her opinion but distanced herself from any accusation the film used also, or any other female conductor, as the basis for her character. Despite the backlash, Cate has been highly acclaimed for her role and is tipped to win her second Best Actress Oscar.